Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and welcome back to another Dark Park Films review. And I am very excited about this video. I've wanted to make this video for a long time, and I just kept finding more and more stuff. And at some point, I just had to say, stop. I've ordered enough. I have enough to make another video, and I don't know where I'm going to put some of this stuff in my collection. I'm going to have to make room. But this is part 6 or video 6. I already have stuff in my eBay shopping cart for a part 7. So I don't think this will ever end. I mean, I don't think this is going to ever end. So a couple things is I'm not going to be showing a couple things that I have. Is as far as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles go, I do have one item that I'm not going to show on this video. And that will be shown on a separate kind of standalone Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video. And I want it to be a surprise. So you're just not going to see the same stuff. And it will be a lot of the same stuff because it's just going to be everything I own that deals with the Turtles. And then I'm probably going to do another standalone video on Transformers because I now have enough stuff, I think, to even do a standalone Transformers video. I do have 3 posters that are hanging in my bedroom. They're 11 by 17. They're 3 different Michael Bay films, and they're not going to be part of this video. They'll be part of the next video, part 7. They're framed. They're hanging on my wall. I'd have to get a ladder and basically take them down and then put them back up again, and I'm just not in the mood to do that. So you'll get a Ninja Turtles video with something brand new that you're not seeing today. And then on Michael Bay, video number 7, I'll be showing the posters. I know I have a couple posters sitting in that, in my eBay cart. So there's probably going to be more than 3. So you'll be getting some new stuff with those. And both of the Turtles and the Bayformers videos will basically be like Michael Bay Turtles and then like cartoon Turtles, Michael Bay Transformers, and animated or cartoon Transformers. And so those will be a little bit down the road, but I want to do those too. The way that I have this set up is I got this metal black shelf here. It has 3 shelves on it. And there is some sort of order to this. I think this is going to work. And it's kind of nice because I have sitting right here, which you can't see, the Bayformers stuff. And there's even some Tom Cruise collectibles up there too. And then right below it is all the Tom Cruise movies. And then right below that are the Michael Bay movies. And then I have some like Tony Scott and Uwe Boll. And then sitting out basically on like my kitchen bar is that one thing that I'm not going to include on this video. And that will be on part 7. So it's all around me. It's everywhere. So like I said, this is organized in kind of a certain way. And what I want to start off with is a Blu-ray and a VHS. And I want to give because I'm going to be using some quotes from him. And so basically, I just want to give a shout out to Patrick H. Willems. I learned a lot about Michael Bay from him, along with doing a lot of my own research and watching other like YouTube creators' videos on Michael Bay. Also learning about things, Tony Scott, Simon West, all of these filmmakers that could I mean, be Michael Bay. And, Tony Scott, rest in peace, he was pretty much the creator of chaos cinema. So, he's important to this. And I'm kind of surrounded by that stuff too, which is great. But Patrick H. Willems, I highly recommend his YouTube channel. He's got a lot of great stuff that deals with like Michael Bay, Tom Cruise. I mean, a ton of stuff. And he does a lot of research, and his videos are a lot of fun. So what I have here is, like I said, a Blu-ray and a VHS. On one of the other videos, I had mentioned that an influence on Michael Bay was David Fincher, and that where they used to work, Propaganda Films, Michael Bay was known as the Little Fincher. And like I said, a lot of this info I'm getting from Patrick H. Willems. So I had shown on that video the only David Fincher movie I owned at the time, and that was Fight Club. So when Michael Bay's Bad Boys came out, a cop movie, buddy type of thing, David Fincher came out with his own cop movie, and that's this. So I picked these up, and I got the VHS for $7. So basically it was Bad Boys and $7. Two very different films by two filmmakers who would be very different down the road. And this is a really nice VHS. I mean, there's some, some wear and tear right there. It's rewound, which is nice. Really no stick. Wow. Actually, there's no stickers on this except for the label. So, yeah, that's really nice. And since I figured I was collecting, VHS of Tom Cruise, Michael Bay, I'm now collecting Tony Scott, and I got a Michael Cimino. Since I'm collecting theirs, I thought, well, let me pick up 7. Let me get 7. I'll get David Fincher. I might not collect his other stuff on VHS, but I think because of the connection to Michael Bay, especially when they were first starting out, I think 7 is appropriate. So, and then when I was at Zia Records one day, I figured, well, then I guess I should pick up 7. And that's right here. So this is the Blu-ray, and I believe this is called like a digibook. It's kind of like a book. It's got like a spine and everything on it, like a book does. And when you open it, it's got a bunch of stuff like from John Doe. This talks about the movie. This is 7. And then it says a nameless city. So it goes into talking about the movie. It's got stuff with the actors. We don't have to go through this whole thing because there's actually a lot. It's got a thing on Brad Pitt. A little kind of like bio thing on him. Then we got one on Morgan Freeman. This is really nice. Gwyneth Paltrow. The director, David Fincher. Actually, we're almost done. Then it talks about the 7 deadly sins. Yeah, it goes into... So it looks like, yeah, so here's 1, gluttony. And then 2 is greed. 3 is sloth. 4 is lust. 5 is pride. 6 is envy. And then 7 is wrath. And of course, we know that famous scene from the end. You know, what's in the box? And then we got some pictures from the ending there. Then it says the ending that shook the world. More stuff. Looks like it's probably about the ending. Oh, it's just there. We got that. And then there's the disc. This looks and sounds really good. And then it shows you the front here inside, which is the booklet and the disc. Special features. There are 4 audio commentaries on this. You got like David Fincher, you got Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, and other collaborators on the film. Additional and extended scenes, alternate endings. Oh, when I watched it, I don't think I ever went to the alternate ending. The exploration of the opening title sequence, which also has 2 audio commentaries. Production design and still photographies with commentaries. Wow, this thing's got a ton of commentaries. Notebooks, full motion video details, John Doe's writing. Mastering the home theater includes alternate angles and audio between original and new masters and the theatrical trailer. It's rated R and it's widescreen. So, and this is it's New Line Cinema, Warner Brothers. So this is really good. So now, instead of on the last video, I think when I mentioned Fight Club, and I'm like, well, I don't have I don't have 7, but I got Fight Club because it's the only thing I have. Well, now I got both here. So Blu-ray and VHS. Can't complain about that. So, all right. Now let's get into some BAYHEM. The first thing I got, and this is going to be tiny, very tiny. So I got this. It's very small. And because I'm so dumb. The Allspark. I knew it before I sat down, and I'm like, oh, I got to make sure I got the Allspark right here. And then I forget because I'm freaking old. This is the Allspark. This is an itty bitty little copy of the Allspark. Kind of like when I got the cruciform key from Mission Impossible. And it's like a replica of it, from Dead Reckoning Part 1. So the idea with this, with the Allspark is, give Optimus Prime here his moment. And this is how they showed it, because I got this off of eBay, is his hands up, and he can hold a gun right here, but they were putting the Allspark like that. So he was holding it. Try to keep him straight there. So that's my idea, is to have these two together. So you remember this video that I did with Optimus Prime. So yeah, go onto eBay, type in like Allspark, like replica. It wasn't that expensive. I mean, I think with shipping and handling and everything, I might have paid $10, something like that for it. But I wanted it, and it it's got like detail all around, and then it's flat here, I guess, so it could sit, on his arm, and or it can just sit right on the table, so it doesn't get all moved around. So I thought that was kind of cool. So that is that my little AllSpark, replica there. So that brings us into Bayformers. And a friend of mine found inside a storage unit a couple totes and gave me some of the movies out of it. It was an abandoned unit. We were just going to throw all this stuff away. And so I grabbed a few things out of there. And even though I already own these movies on Blu-ray, I figured, why not? I might as well just grab them. I got some Tom Cruise movies I have 3 different versions of. So why not have a couple different versions of Transformers? One of them is the DVD for the first film, Transformers. Which it's widescreen, which is good. Does not list any special features at all. And then this is kind of cool. It's Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, but it's in the Blockbuster box. So it's got like that opening down here, where you could slide that plastic piece into. And it still has the sticker and the Blockbuster sticker there that does say Transformers Revenge of the Fa, just FA. Does that have a date on it? No, I don't see a date. But you could buy it back then previewed for $14.99. The quality is guaranteed. I'm going to keep it in this box. Why not? I have a couple of them in the Blockbuster cases. Plus, I used to work there, so why not? And the third one is the Dark of the Moon. Does this list any? No, once again, does not list any special features. I mean, it's widescreen, but that's, And what about this one here? No, there's got to be special features on these. They just don't list them. But widescreen, which is good. And it's got its clear case, which I like. And it's got this where you could save $10 on the Blu-ray DVD. Oh, no, it's just Blu-ray. Save $10 on the Blu-ray 3D combo. So, of course, that stays in here. And then it's got pictures here. I'm glad that they use the, the clear box and then put pictures inside, because some people use the clear box and they just do nothing. It's just blank. It's just white, which is pointless. So I'm going to keep these. No reason to get rid of them, I don't think. And that leads me into this is interesting, because I was looking up like Michael Bay books, Transformers books, things like that, just trying to find interesting things and that I could purchase. And I found this, and I haven't opened it yet. I kind of just looked inside, but that's it. So it is and it's kind of beat up a little bit. It's not as bad if you remember that Transformers DVD that I have that pulls open, and it's got the first movie, and then it's got the animated film, that Beginnings, and it's got that huge tear down the side that they didn't bother showing in the ad. That's still over there. But this is kind of beat up too, but it looks pretty good as far as being beaten up goes. So this is let's make sure it's not in the light there. 72-page Transformers movie guide. And it's a gift set. Go on the bottom, same type of thing. So this is I guess this would be the back because there's the barcode. So this would be the back. And the front has this. So it's got the 2-disc special edition DVD. Then it has the Transformers collectible book with that kind of like 3D type cover on it. And then you get 2 keychains. You get Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. Well, it says or. Optimus Prime or Bumblebee keychain recommended for ages 5+. Oh, good, I pass. So it's Transformers gift set, DVD, book, keychain. So I have not taken this out yet. So let's see. I just kind of looked in to make sure that the keychain was there. So let's look. Let's see, what do we got? Things are not being made easy to get out. It's kind of taped right there. Okay, so here is, oh, and this is awesome because, put that right there without it falling. I'm not going to take this out of the package because it actually has its like serial number on the back. This is Bumblebee. You could probably see because of the yellow and silver there. So this is the Bumblebee keychain, which is cool because I ordered by itself a while back, and I showed this in one of the videos, the Optimus Prime keychain. So I have both, which is pretty cool. So here's, yeah. So now I got both. Okay. So we'll put him right there. Okay, so Bumblebee there. So let's see, what else can I get out of here? Because we still have the book and the DVD. Okay, so here's, I don't know if I can get this out because they taped that end. Let's try the book again. It seems to be caught on something. Oh, wait. Okay. Put that right there. Okay, so I have not looked at this book yet. I'm assuming it's for kids. So let's take a look inside. Transformers movie guide. There's Bumblebee. So this is the Bayformers. Got its table of contents. It's got an introduction. The Allspark. So this is nice. It's like, kids can look at this, but this is cool also for adults because it talks about each character. So there's Optimus Prime. There's Prime as the truck. More Optimus Prime. Then it looks like it gets into Megatron. Yeah, there's Megatron. More Megatron. trans scanning. I think that's more Megatron. Okay, it looks like we're getting into Bumblebee here. Yep, there's Bumblebee. More Bumblebee. Big Bumblebee. Oh, I hit my mic. Then we get into one of the other ones. It says police on the side. So let's see. Oh, barricade. This is really nice. And this is in excellent condition. Frenzy. Did it go right into Frenzy? Did Frenzy get their own kind of intro page? Come on. Work with me here. All I want to do is go back one page. Okay, there's barricade. Barricade. Nope, goes right into Frenzy. And then get this one. So Blackout. You might be able to find this book separately. Scorpion, Scorpion. I'm not sure how to say that name. Scorpion Ox. Scorpion Ox. Scorpion Ox, I think. Oh, yeah, I think that's how you say it. And we get into, here's Optimus Prime again. Oh, no. Jazz. Okay, they're doing quotes from Prime. Ratchet. Oh, and that's the last page. And then acknowledgements. And we got that. So this is really cool. Yeah, and it's got that. What's it called? Like a lacquer? Lacquer? I'm not really sure what it's called. I just call it like a 3D cover. So so the only thing that's left in this box is the DVD. Oh, now it comes out easy because the book is out. Oh, it's got a slipcover too. Okay, so Transformers 2-disc special edition. And it's coming off a little bit here. I'm gonna have to put some glue or something on there. But it's old. Kind of going back down. Well, not really. Are they the same on both sides? Oh, no. It looks like one is Optimus, and then, yeah, then we have, oh, God. Why? Optimus Prime and the bad guy. Oh, come on, man. Come on, brain. The Decepticon. So it bugs me if I can't think of it because my freaking brain. Why is this going into athletes? Really bad Transformers names, and the one that I want is not here. Seriously? I know you guys are going to tell me in Why can I not think of it? And I'm sorry, this is annoying the hell out of me. Optimus Prime and my God, that one thing lists what the name is that I want. Why is this? Megatron. Jesus Christ. Wow, it's like Google couldn't even think of it. Wow, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so Prime and then Megatron. So then we take its jacket off. It's, oh, this is cool. It's clear. And you got them on the back. Let's see. So this has, oh, okay. So disc 1 is feature film. Disc 2, special features. What's behind it? Oh, it's just gray. Which is okay. It's a see-through box, but at least they put something on it, you know. And then it's crushing the box. And then this was on top. And it's, oh, pictures, credits. Disc 1 has commentary by Michael Bay. I'm really going to have to listen to that one day. And then disc 2, it's Our World, explore the world of Transformers through interviews, cast and crew, stunt training footage, and exclusive access to on-set locations. Their War, learn more about the Autobots and Decepticons with exclusive access to production design, military advisors, and digital effects. More Than Meets the Eye, an in-depth featurette on the making of the Score Pon Oak Desert attack action scene and concept boards. Or Pan, like Oak. I think that's the name of the facility that's in the first film that gets attacked. Okay, so that's the special features on that. And then it gives you the all-new Chevy Camaro. God, I swear I'm getting old. I really am. My mind is not where it used to be. OGP and I talk about that all the time. But it looks like it's the Bumblebee Camaro sweepstakes. So you can win the Camaro. As I'm sure this contest is not going on any longer. So don't get your hopes up. All right, so let's put all this back into here. And then we'll put this back into here. And I think it's supposed to go that way. Yeah. Yeah, it goes in like that. And then this is what it looks like without all the stuff in it. And we'll put, this takes too long. I'll just set it off to the side. Okay, there's the movie. Okay, it's in its spot. Now we got to put the book in. The movie's in there. And then the book goes in this way. That doesn't seem right. Well, maybe it is. Oh, it is. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now it's back in its box. And now we just need to put Bumblebee back. And that's going to sit on the side with the VHS. And that goes in here. There it goes. All right, now we're all back together on that. Yay! So we are good. It's all back to normal now. And I never have to open it again. So let's put that right here where it's nice and safe. Okay, this is another book, but we are not going to be looking through this. I'll just flip through a few pages, you know, kind of beginning, middle, and end to show you what this is. The two books that I have on Michael Bay, one is called Michael Bay, and it's like a little trade paperback, and it's a nice book. I think it goes up to one of the Transformers movies. And then the other one I have is for Armageddon. It's like The Art of Armageddon. And I found the same type of thing for Pearl Harbor. And it's this right here. It's a coffee table book, hardcover for Armageddon. And some of these were signed by like Michael Bay, Jerry Bruckheimer. It's just way too expensive. So, so we're just going to, you know, it's got its dust jacket, which is nice. So here, we're just going to go to like here. So it's got some nice pictures. I think I went a little too far than I wanted to. Wow. Still actually has like a smell to it. Like it's been packed away. But that's okay by me because this thing is in really good condition. So I'll put these up with the, you know, with the other books. And then that. So there's too much here. You can see how thick it is to go through every page, but it's a really nice book. So I'm very happy with this. So we're just going to keep this right here. And to conclude our Pearl Harbor, I have two VHS copies of Pearl Harbor. One, I found it brand new, and this is it. It's a 2-cassette. And this is the 60th anniversary edition. Yeah, 2 video tape set. And it still has the, if I can find it on here. Oh, on the bottom here. So it still has the original like company logo on there. So I know that this is an original and it's in perfect condition too. So, but then I figured, well, what if I want to play this? Because it does actually list bonus features on the back. It says bonus features include the History Channel documentary Unsung Heroes, Faith Hill music video, There You'll Be, and a THX like certified, and it's THX certified. PG-13. So it was like, well, what if I want to watch it? So I bought another one. I bought it actually brand new. So I knew that the cassettes would be okay. And then I just took the plastic off. So now if I want to watch it, I can. And it's exactly the same thing. It actually looks really good because I bought it brand new. And then if we take out, so because it's brand new, they're rewound. There's no funky rental stickers on here, which is nice. So now if I want to watch it, I can. But I do have, that's my kitty, meow. I do have the DVD and that massive book that I showed on one video. And I do have the Blu-ray. So I would probably be watching the Blu-ray. But you never know. You never know. So now what's next? We are going to, okay. So we'll get into like a Transformers type of thing again. Yeah. So we're going to go into, so I got these two figures at the 99-cent store before they closed. So they were like $1 each. And these are just for like Transformers, not Michael Bay. And so I got Optimus Prime. And there's 4 of these. You get Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Megatron, Starscream, and Soundwave. These are from Just Play. They're from, well, they're pretty new, 2024. So here's Optimus Prime. And then you also get a card with it that sits in the back. That's what that's right there. That's the card you get. So it's a bonus card. So I'm not opening these, so I don't really know what the bonus card is. And then I figured, why not? I also got a Megatron. And it's the same exact thing. And it does come with a bonus card right there. But I'll never open these. Not sure if you can get, I don't think Dollar Tree has these, because Dollar Tree took over 99-cent like only stores. So I don't know if you can get these there anymore. I should check to see if I could get the other 3 figures. Why not? Because they're probably only like $1 or $2. Maybe Five Below has them. So, and then we get into, and I really wish I saw this in the theater. I don't know why I flaked. I just don't like going to movie theaters that much anymore. So I did buy and watch, and I recommend Transformers 1. It's animated. It's basically a prequel to like Michael Bay's Transformers. This I thought was pretty good. This is the 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray and digital code. I watched the Blu-ray. I don't have a 4K player yet, but it still looked and sounded really good. This is produced by Michael Bay. It says here, watch the untold origin story, plus over 45 minutes of bonus features. The perfect movie for the whole family. And that's from Screen Rant. Well, I wish families thought that, because this bombed. Nobody saw it. It bombed. But some other animated films bombed, and then some made a buttload of money. Unfortunately, this was not one of the ones that made a buttload of money. What I'm curious about is I'm now going to have to watch that one over there, that Transformers Beginnings, because that's supposed to be the prequel to Michael Bay's Transformers. But now they're saying this is. So I'm curious of how they're different. And this also has special features in the beginning, world building on Cybertron, Together as One, the LA Con 500, the Battle for Cybertron, or the Lacan 5000. It is PG. Yeah, made last year, Paramount. And since it's 4K, it comes in this black box, which I really like. It's nice. Got the disc there. So we got Blu-ray there. This is the 4K. So feature film, special features, feature film, special features. Nothing else was in this. Just the disc. One day I'll be able to watch it in 4K. So I think that ends the Transformer stuff. Yeah. Okay. So I want to get into some of this stuff over here. These are more Michael Bay produced, Michael Bay adjacent, Michael Bay cameo. So the first one I have here, and it's all because, I believe this is Paramount. Well, I'll just show you what it is. So it's Apartment 7A. It's actually got a really nice, can you hear that? Really nice slipcase on it. But as you can see, it's in another language on the box and stuff. And then when you open it, so Apartment 7A is the prequel to Rosemary's Baby. There is a sequel to Rosemary's Baby called Like, this is what happened to Rosemary's Baby. It's a TV movie. I've heard it's pretty disappointing. And then there is a mini series, like a 2-part mini series on Rosemary's Baby that deals with the book and then the sequel book. I do own that, but I haven't watched it yet. This is Julia Gardner in here. So that's her there. And I enjoyed this movie, but, and I'm pretty sure it's Paramount. Paramount Plus is what had it. They're not really releasing it on physical copy. And as I've said before, if I want a copy, I'm going to get a physical copy. And I did. And I ordered it from another country, probably China or Taiwan or someplace like that. This is from the producers of A Quiet Place. So I believe John Krasinski is listed on here, maybe. And I know Michael Bay is, but I'm not really seeing credits on this. You can get it. There is a DVD of just the movie, and then there's a DVD of Apartment 7A and Rosemary's Baby, the original. But they're expensive. It's like they're out of print. They're not cheap. It would be cheaper just to buy Rosemary's Baby, just on DVD, like used or something, and this together than it was to buy, that double, disc for the movie, the DVD, or just buying it as by itself. So it's ridiculous. But oh yeah, Paramount Plus right there. But it's Michael Bay, so I gotta have it. So here's and I did enjoy the film. I liked it. It looked good. They sent it with this, like, they just put it into a double disc case. I thought of, because I do have a download, because it's on YouTube. This is what happened. I think it is called This Is What Happened to Rosemary's Baby. I thought of burning that onto a DVD and putting it in here. Just so, kind of annoys me that there's nothing there. But it looks good. It sounds good. I don't think this says where it's from. But it's overseas and stuff. I mean, and you can find this on, on eBay. So I was happy about that. Finally got to see this. Then, so these next 3 are Michael Bay cameos. He's done cameos also in Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2. Then, and no, I'm sorry, I take that back. He did a cameo in Bad Boys 2, but not Bad Boys. And then he did a cameo in Bad Boys, Ride or Die, and Bad Boys for Life. He did cameos in those 2. So the first one here is Coyote Ugly. And I got it like this. This is nice. This was actually on it was an insert on one of my other, I think, like Nicolas Cage movies or something. And it listed these unrated extended cuts. And I think like Crimson Tide was on there. Gone in 60 Seconds, something like that. So this is pretty cool. And when you pull it out, it looks like that. And then we got its back. And this has got a bunch of stuff as far as special features go. So I'm not going to get into all of it. But additional scenes, behind the scenes, Coyote 101, how to be a coyote. There's a bunch of stuff on here. Oh, commentary with Jerry Bruckheimer. Oh, and the director. And the Coyotes. So, yeah, theatrical trailer, music video. So there's a fair amount on this. And I saw this a very, 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 very long time ago. I might have even seen it in the theater. Oh, this is the insert I'm talking about. I've shown that off before. And then So Michael Bay's cameo in this is he plays a photographer. It's like maybe a minute, but he is featured. So they're all dancing. I think it's our lead here. She does something embarrassing, and he's in the crowd. You know, he's a tall guy, and he's taking pictures of her for like a tabloid picture. I'm sorry, a tabloid newspaper. And the bouncer's like, "Hey, so you get out of here! Stop it, you!" So he's shown in that scene 2 times, I think, and then we do see the newspaper with the picture that he took, you know, like his character took. So I'm gonna say 3 times. He's shown 3 times in this, maybe 4, but I think it's 3 times. So twice in the audience, once with the newspaper. How you get a Michael Bay cameo, I'm not really sure. I mean, this is produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, so maybe that's how you do it. But then mystery men. So I've been collecting comic book movies that are based on like novels, things like you know, Tarzan or Green Hornet, or could be, you know, anything like that. I've collected a lot of superhero movies from all different areas, and this is one of them that I picked up. And this is, you know, it's primarily Ben Stiller, and he's got like a whole cast around him of these kind of flunky, you know, superheroes. It's a funny film, and I didn't know it because I bought it at the time just because of this, because it's a superhero thing. Well, Michael Bay has a cameo in this. So there's a scene where, who is it? I think it's the Jeffrey Rush character. And Michael Bay is part of a frat, like a college frat. And he's, once again, he's right there. You know, they got him front and center. He's got the whole frat kind of like sweater on, you know, and he makes some absurd comments because he's a frat boy. And I was very happy with that. I'm like, oh, yay. You know, he's got the shot on him. He's making some jokes. That's cool. So we get him as the reporter in Coyote Ugly a couple of times. We get him in, I think it's one scene, but like 2 shots in this. So I was happy about that. This also has special features, spotlight on location, audio commentary, deleted scenes, music highlights, the origin of the mystery men, comic book characters, production notes, theatrical trailers, stuff like that. So here's, and I don't think, oh yeah, so it's not like a book or anything. I think it's in the movie, like in the special features in the movie. So it's got this. So I'm happy with that. And then he has another cameo in this movie, Double Down. This is with Jason Priestley. And it's pretty much Swingers. Swingers and a couple other movies. For the most part, it takes place all at a bar. Michael Bay is in this. He's like uncredited, like restaurant patron. I could not find him. I watched the entire movie, which wasn't bad, and I just could not find him. Everybody is blurred in the background, and this is very low budget. And so I scanned through it when I got done watching it, and I stopped whenever they would show somebody in the back, you know, and I'd try to figure out who was Michael Bay, and I couldn't. I didn't see anybody back there. I was even checking outside to maybe see, oh, well, maybe he's walking across the street or something. Nope. Could not find him in this at all. He's in there somewhere. So maybe one day if I meet, I don't know, Jason Priestley or someone else who worked on this movie, I can ask them, you know, where is Michael Bay in your movie? But it's not a bad film. I mean, I'm keeping it because Michael Bay is in it. But I would probably keep it anyways, because it's not bad. I mean, if you like Swingers and you kind of like the whole Jon Favreau, Vince Vaughn thing, you know, early days, you would like this. Then we have, so these two are interesting. So I'm going to, let's go into, okay. So Friday the 13th. This is 2009. This is the remake. I have this autographed by Jason. He signed it for me. So this is kind of funny. These next two are oddly connected. Okay, so this is the actor, Travis Van Winkle. All right. In 2007's first Transformers movie, actor Travis Van Winkle plays a character named Trent, an alpha male jock type who Megan Fox's Michaela eventually dumps in favor of Shia LaBeouf's Sam. Sorry, my mouth is getting dry. Trent doesn't reappear in the series. So at first, he can be dismissed as a pretty minor character. That is until one watches Friday the 13th, 2009. So his character is in the first Transformers movie, okay, as like a military guy. So that is, okay, that is until one watches Friday the 13th, 2009, in which Van Winkle also plays an egotistical jerk jock character named Trent. One who, after cheating on his girlfriend, thankfully gets offed by Jason Voorhees in delightfully gruesome fashion. So I think the actor has even said, oh yeah, they're the same character, you know, unofficially type of thing. So if you watch the first Transformers and then pop this in, you see the fate of what happens to that character in this movie. I think that's pretty funny. And I just happen to own this. So I'm like, that is funny. So eventually I'm going to have a like a double feature of both of these movies. Then, and I'm going to get out of this one here. Okay. Now, this one's even stranger. I didn't own this, and I bought this for one reason, and that is it. I would never own this movie probably in 100 years. And I did sit down and watch it. That's 28 Days. The AA movie with Sandra Bullock. I like Sandra Bullock, but you know, whatever. I like her earlier movies than her later movies. So, oh, but what's on? Hold on. So I don't know if I showed anything with Friday the 13th here. Special features on this, exclusively on Blu-ray. Hacking Back, Slashing Forward, Remembering the Breaking Grounds original movie, horror trivia track, plus explore the rebirth of Jason in a new movie-going era, additional slashed scenes, the best 7 kills. So there's stuff like that. Oh, so there's 2 versions of this movie on here. Okay. There is the original theatrical version, which is rated R, and that's 97 minutes. Then there's the extended version, also rated R. That's 106 minutes. So that's the killer cut. So I'm guessing this is the digital copy is the theatrical cut. The killer cut, which is a Blu-ray, that's the extended one. So that, yeah, I forgot about that. That's kind of cool. So now, with 28 Days Later, this is the special edition. God, 2 thumbs up, really? From Roger Ebert and the movies. Ugh, never really agreed with his stuff anyways. I met Roger Ebert once at the Sundance Film Festival. He was a nice guy. I just don't always agree with him. Okay, so, and we're looking at this guy right here. This guy. All right. So now with him, it says here, okay, so that is Andy, like Tudych, Andy Tudijk, maybe Andy Tudijk, as Dutch Gehart, a patient in rehab a patient in rehab and a dancer. According to Tudijk, he played, sorry if I'm butchering his name, he played the same character in a supporting role in the, what? Oh, I thought it said unreleased. In the unrelated 2011 film Transformers Dark of the Moon. So we can go back to this again. So this guy right here, that character and actor, just like the other one, is supposed to be the same character in this movie. So you can watch this, and they're the same guy. I'm assuming I think from what I've read, a longer interview with him is he went to rehab, got his crap together, and then like joined the military or whatever his character is in this. He, the police force or military, whatever it is, the government, and then worked in the government that way. So I think that is very funny. And so I had to get 28 days, I guess. Now this next one, once again, it's on Tubi. It's not being released. So eBay, here I come. Foreign country, here I come. I did not know that there was a spinoff to Bad Boys 2 with Martin Lawrence's character's sister. And it's called LA's Finest. And it has Jessica Alba and Gabrielle Union. So she plays Martin Lawrence's sister, and she's having a relationship with Will Smith's character. And this is the complete series. I think I only paid like $20 for this, and it's really nice. I've only watched a few episodes. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. But so Martin Lawrence's character and Will Smith's character are both mentioned in this. So it is officially a spinoff. And it even starts like the Bad Boy movies do, where you're seeing where it says Miami and the plane is going over it. This does the same thing. It says Hollywood. And I don't remember if it's a plane or a helicopter. It should be a helicopter that flies over the Hollywood sign. So they're cops. And it says from the creators of Bad Boys. I do not think Michael Bay has anything to do with this. I did not see his name on this at all. I mean, he didn't write Bad Boys or Bad Boys 2. So I don't know. Maybe he gave his blessing, or maybe he does a cameo in here somewhere. I don't know. It's nothing's listed on like Wikipedia. But season 1, disc 1, I think it was 2 seasons. Season 1, disc 2, season 1, disc 3, season 1, disc 4. I don't want to bend it too much. And then season 2, disc 1, season 2, disc 2, season 2, disc 3, season 2, disc 4. And I'm not going to take these out because this is kind of sensitive because there's so much stuff in it. But it lists a whole bunch of movies and TV shows in the back that looks like you could get from the same company. And this can be played in America. I really like the case. Once again, it's the see-through case. So I really like that. One of these days, I am going to sit down and watch this entire series. I watched 3 episodes and I liked it. There's just so much on TV. It's like you just don't have time for a lot of this. So it's 8 discs. So LA's Finest, complete series. Then I picked up, because Michael Bay produced these. I like John Krasinski. He now seems to kind of be working with Michael Bay on some things. I enjoyed A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place Part 2. Hate the kids in that movie. And this one doesn't have the kids in it. A Quiet Place Day 1. So Michael Bay and John Krasinski on this one. I enjoyed this. So this is a spin-off from the Quiet Place movies. I do believe, I thought it was coming out last year, maybe this year, A Quiet Place Part 3, which would be a direct sequel to Part 2. But I enjoyed this. I like this. And this is the Blu-ray digital code. And the special features on this, over 50 minutes of special features. So you get deleted and extended scenes, day 0, beginnings and endings, In the City, Chaos in Chinatown, The Exodus, Against the Tide, The Long Walk, Monsters in Midtown, and Pizza at the End of the World. So, and then there's the, yeah, there's nothing on the, oh, there's something on the bottom of this though. Oh, it looks like merch for the film, and then some stuff here and the code. So all this stuff is so thin, it just slips right through my fingers. So good flick if you like A Quiet Place movies. Now, I have here 4 movies that Michael Bay's name does not appear on, but I'm guessing he has something to do with them, maybe? Maybe? I'm not 100% sure. I would think that he does. So we're going to look at the third Bad Boys movie. These are both directed by the same people. And they're not directed by Michael Bay. It's Abel and Brule. Abel and Brule. I'm probably saying their names wrong. It's squashed and it's very dark. These are the guys who did Batgirl, the movie that David Zaslav pulled, Warner Brothers. So these guys are good directors. They're not Michael Bay, but they have their own style, which is, it's honoring Michael Bay, but it's still their own thing. I really enjoyed both of these. So this has got the Blu-ray, the digital, includes an all-new post-credit scene, Bad Boys Ride or Die. It's got its slip jacket here. And this Blu-ray exclusive features, outtakes and bloopers, deleted scenes. Also includes Will and Martin chemistry, legacy and laughs, the Bruckheimer legacy, crafting Bad Boys and beyond, fights, camera action, partners in crime, plus an all-new post-credit scene. Oh, which I don't think I watched. So Michael Bay does have a cameo in this. He's a DJ. He's up there during a wedding. It's Martin Lawrence. No, yeah, Martin Lawrence's character. I think it's his daughter getting married, and he's the DJ. So we got this. Yeah, nothing there, just the code. I heard they're going to be making another one, and I really hope they do. I'm really enjoying all the Bad Boys movies. And then there's Bad Boys for Life. So Bad Boys Part 4. Same. Oh, here, I can read it better. Adil, and Bill All. I'm still mispronouncing their names wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. One of the writers on this is Joe Carnahan. Story by Joe Carnahan. He's one of the writers he's one of the screenwriters too. Right on. Okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Joe Carnahan. And in this, Michael Bay's cameo is he's in, I believe it's a Porsche, and Martin Lawrence is all weird in the street, and he almost Michael Bay almost hits him. And, both Will Smith and, Martin Lawrence are like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he yells out, sidewalk. So that's his cameo in this one. He doesn't have a cameo in the first one, though. So this has special features are extended and alternate scenes, outtakes and bloopers, Ride and Die, The Making of Bad Boys for Life. And by the way, this title should have been on. No, wait, I got these backwards. Bad Boys for Life is the third one. Because I remember people saying this should be called Bad Boys Number 4 Life. So this is part 4. This is part 3. There we go. Okay, so wedding in this one, Michael Bay cameo, Portia cameo in this one. Okay, there we go. Let's see, Making a Bad Boys for Life, Partners in Crime, Behind the Scenes, It's About Time, third installment in the franchise, Easter eggs, and more. So yeah, I switched those by mistake. Sorry about that. And then we got the DVD, and then there's the Blu-ray. Don't have the digital on this one because this one I did by use. Okay, so let me put that one on top of that one. There we go. Now, this one is Transformers related. The next two are Transformers related, and that's Bumblebee. And once again, like the last two Bad Boys movies, I'm assuming Michael Bay has some sort of connection to it. I mean, besides the cameos, but I don't think his name is listed as producer or anything. I don't think his name is listed on Bumblebee either. Travis Knight directed this one. No, his name is on this one. His name is on Bumblebee. I don't think it's on the next one. So yeah, so this is a Michael Bay produced movie, Bumblebee. And of course, you know, it's a spin-off from the other movies. Got its slip jacket. Special features, a brand new animated motion comic, Bumblebee's Next Adventure, 14 deleted extended scenes and outtakes, over 60 minutes of bonus content. Wow. And feature film for the DVD. And this is the Blu-ray. Oh, Blu-ray feature film and special features on that one. And then the last one that deals with Transformers would be Transformers Rise of the Beast. Beast. The beast. Getting that S, beast. You're a beast. I'm not getting that S at the end. So this is Blu-ray digital code, an hour of action-packed bonus content. It does say the best Transformers movie yet. This is from Joe Blow. I will disagree with that. It's not made. It's not Bumblebee, and it doesn't have the directing of the two Bad Boys movies with the two different, with the two directors. This is fine. I enjoyed it, but it's not Michael Bay. So I'm kind of glad that Michael Bay produced it. And where my kind of glad comes in is I'm glad that the director didn't just try to redo Michael Bay. He did his, Stephen Caple Jr. He did kind of do his own thing, but Michael Bay is just lacking in this one. This, to me, out of these four, is the one where Michael Bay was needed the most as a director. But I could see after making, 5 movies that you don't want to make anymore. Producing is fine. So he produced this one and Transformers 1. So special features on this one, dive deeper into the world of Transformers, Rise of the Beast, with over 1 hour of exhilarating special features, including deleted and extended scenes. And this was done back in 2023. I liked it. I just don't think it's the best one. It's a little different. Just the digital code there. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. So I'm going to put all these over here. So this next one, this is a weird one. There's 3 films that people hate that I actually like. I can't think of the third one. One is the film right here that I'm about to show you. The other one is The Bye-Bye Man, and there's another one. And I think I like The Bye-Bye Man because Lee Whannell is at the beginning of that one, and I like him. This one is Slender Man. So this is done by the guy who did The Losers, that comic book movie, and with Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Chris Evans, which I thought was really good. I guess the director disowns this now because it's just cut to hell by the studio. Nobody really seems to like this movie at all. It's got Joey King in it, so she'd probably be the biggest name in it. But I actually kind of liked it. If you watch the trailer, most of the trailer is not in the movie because they re-edited and re-edited and reshot and reshot. So, and the special features on this includes behind the scenes with the cast. That's it. That's the only thing that's mentioned. I bring this up because I was looking at Michael Bay's other like production companies that he's part of. And so it's Brian Fuller is one of the producers that Michael Bay always works with. And the other guy is Andrew Form. So I just happened to own this movie. I was looking on Wikipedia and I said, oh, well, let's look at what Brian Fuller has done. Produced Slender Man. What? I'm like, okay, that's weird. What has Andrew Form done? Produced Slender Man. What? Now, they've done many other movies, but this is the one that stood out to me because this is supposed to be so bad. So on Wikipedia, that's where it says that they produced this. IMDb, no. The film, no. There is no mention of them at the beginning credits, the end credits. There is nothing. So this is weird that these two guys that are big time producers, you know, that work a lot with Brian, that work a lot with Michael Bay, especially Brian Fuller, have their names on. This is 2018. Maybe their names were removed. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted this scrubbed and somebody didn't do it on Wikipedia. It's very strange. But I'm going to take my little Post-it here with my note on it. And I'm just going to put it inside here. There we go. Just so I know. Very weird. But I enjoyed this. I think people should probably give it a second chance. It's not great. Either was Bye-Bye Man. I can't think of the third film, but because I was going to do a video on movies you should give a second chance to. And this is one. So, you know, there you go. All right. So I'm going to put this back over here. Okay. Now we're going to get into the Turtles. All the Turtle stuff, except for that one thing. I just got this, and this is the 5-film collection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So you get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze, Teenage Mutant Ninjas 3, TMNT, which is that, I think, like that animated movie, and then Batman vs. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I do own. I got that from Dollar Tree. So I've shown that one in the past, but I figured why not? It's got all 5 movies. This is the anniversary edition. And there's all 5 movies there. They got the credits there, the ratings here. So surprisingly, Batman vs. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is PG-13. All the other ones are PG. What's nice about this is, well, they're not on their own disc, but at least it's 2 per disc. So first movie, second movie, third movie, and then that kind of almost like claymation type animation for TMNT. And then DC animated movie, Batman vs. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is by itself. There's no special features or anything listed on this. But who knows? Maybe on the disc themselves they do. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it's got all the movies in them. I wanted to pick them up. You know, it's Michael Bay adjacent. So we'll put that right here. Now, I was at Savers out here, which is like a kind of like a Goodwill. It's a donation place. And I found this. And I think this is only like $5. And take a look at them right there. So this would be Raphael. So I just have to look at what their names are. They kind of blend into me, or blend in for me. So his arms are rubber, which is kind of cool. So they go, I guess you could play with them that way. And his legs move a little. No, not really. Head turns. Don't know if he's complete or not because I bought him as is. But yeah, I think this is like $5. So not bad. I like that the arms are rubber, that they move. I think that's pretty cool. And then I got this. Well, no, I'm going to say this first. So I wanted on eBay, I wanted to buy the Ninja Turtles from the Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtles movies. And I found one. I found all 4. They had all their weapons. They were pretty cheap. And it was like, oh, awesome. Ordered them. I got these instead. So here we have Leonardo. So he's the, you know, like the classic guy from the cartoon. This is what came in the mail. Then we have Donatello. And I tried to pose all of these like they do on the back of the box. Just because I wasn't really sure how to pose them. Then we have Raphael. And Michelangelo. I think his arm's supposed to go, yeah. So I messaged the seller and said, these are not the right figures. These are like the cartoon ones. So let me hold them up again, just because I was looking at the screen with the names. I'm still not entirely familiar with who is who. So make sure I get them fully on screen there for you. There we go. And I said, you know, hey, you sent me the wrong ones. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I grabbed the wrong bag, because they were all in like a bag. And he goes, you know what? Keep them. They're a gift. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Thank you. And he goes, I'll get the other ones out to you tomorrow. So about a week later, because they were coming from New York, I got the ones that I actually ordered. And this is the guy who sent the one thing that I'm not showing in this that's out there. He sent me an additional free thing. So I gave this guy a great review. I didn't even mention that he sent the wrong stuff. It was just 5 stars. This guy is awesome. You know, I would buy from him again, type of thing. So now this is what I wanted. And these came with, you know, all of their, oh no, the thing fell off. Hold on. This always falls off. So Leonardo, and this piece always falls off of his back. I don't want to glue it because I don't want to ruin it. Okay, so there he is. So he looks pretty good. He looks really good. There are more of these. There's also like Splinter and April, but they're all separate. So I'm going to buy them also down the road. So we got him. Then, oops, I'm grabbing from the wrong thing. Then we have Donatello. I think these guys look really good. Then Raphael. And these guys too, I looked at the back of the packaging and this is how they have them displayed. So I kept it that way. And Michelangelo. Oh no, one of his things popped out. Hold on, I'm sorry. I think it's supposed to go this way. There it goes. Okay, and then he's like that. So these were pretty cool. So I'm very happy with this entire transaction. So I'm going to do the same thing like I did with the other ones. I'll quickly do it though, just in case I didn't get them in frame because I was looking at their names. So we got this guy. Got this guy. It's nice, like their leg is bended and stuff. We got this guy. Oh, son of a bitch. See, the back thing came off again. Crap. At least you got to see it. And then this guy. I think his sword was supposed to go more. It just doesn't want to stay that way. It was in there fine until it came out. I'll just say it like that for now. Okay. We are on the very last thing. This just came in the mail the other day. I thought this was with the big turtles, the ones that I just showed you. I thought that was these. I'm actually glad that it wasn't. It's this. And I do try to find more of the Michael Bay Transformers and like Ninja Turtles than like the cartoons or the other ones, because that's what I wanted to start off with collecting. So this is the ultimate Blu-ray gift set. New figures and vehicles from Playmates Toys available in the toy aisle. Free movie ticket to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows in theaters June 3rd. Get up to $8 off with purchase of this product. Shazam this sticker for more turtles. Open Shazam and click camera icon. See movie at the Regal Theaters. Inside, you also get reversible ninja masks, all 4 colors. You then get only at Walmart the 4 collectible turtle figures, age grade 3 and up. And they're smaller. So now I have the ones from like the TV show, the animated show and all that. I then got the big ones from the Michael Bay, and then I have these little guys here from Michael Bay. So these are the turtles, the collectible turtles. This will not be coming out of its box. It's still sealed. You get the Blu-ray, which also has the DVD and digital copy. And I don't see anywhere, because they're probably just stuck in the box, the masks that the turtles wear. But I think this is really cool, because there's the mask right there. And then you get the ticket. Man, this thing had everything. This thing is really cool. But it will never come out of the packaging. Never come out of the packaging. That's it. That is it for now. Right? This is it. Man, thank you. 90 minutes. Jeez, might be one of the longer Michael Bay ones. But I had a lot to show, and then I'll have more stuff to show on the next one. So, wow, thank you. If you made it all the way through this, you're a king or a queen. I mean, it is. Thank you so much for watching this whole thing. I do put in work on this stuff, and so it does take some time for me to put it all together, especially since I keep ordering more and more. But I really do appreciate you watching the video and watching my other videos too. So if you want, comment down, in the comment areas. Let me know what you think of Michael Bay if you haven't, or the Turtles, or Transformers, or the Michael Bay cameos, or maybe movies that he didn't direct but he produced or cameoed in, or the TV show LA's Finest. Let me know what you think, or books if you have any books from him, or VHS tapes. So that's it. So once again, I really do appreciate this, and I will see you on the, oh no, I have one more thing. I'm sorry. Okay. So we're going to make this really fast. So Michael Bay has some new stuff coming out. So the last movie that he had coming out was Ambulance. That was 2022. He also did Six Underground in 2019. This year, he does have a documentary coming out calling, sorry, my mouth is really dry. A new documentary coming out called We Are Stower. And it says, it's a 2025 American documentary about Stower, a group of parkour free-running athletes. This film is produced and directed by Michael Moore, and it is his first documentary. It premiered at the 2025 South by Southwest Film Festival. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't think it's come out yet. And he has listed as producer. So we got Rise of the Beast, Transformers Rise of the Beast, A Quiet Place Day 1, Transformers 1, and Apartment 7A. But he also produced this year Drop. And that is by Christopher Landon. OGP and myself went to go see it. It is excellent. I think it is Christopher Landon's best movie. I really enjoyed it. Philip really liked it too. So I highly recommend going to see Drop, especially in the theater. It's one of those types of movies. So definitely check out Drop. Then we have him as actor. So let's quickly go through that. So Armageddon, NASA Extra, Mystery Men, Frat Boy, Coyote Ugly, Photographer. Yeah, so Double Down Extra. Couldn't find him. Bad Boys 2, Crappy Car Driver. Bad Boys for Life, Wedding MC. Bad Boys Ride or Die, Porsche Driver. I think I did mention in, let's see. And then he has a new, so we already went over in a previous video, his TV stuff. This I did watch. I think it's on Yahoo. Is it on Hulu? I think it's on Hulu. It's called Born Evil, The Serial Killer and the Savior. It's from last year, 2024, and it's investigation discovery. He also directed all 5 episodes, and he talks to a serial killer. You hear him over the phone talking to the serial killer. It is very good, basically about a family of serial killers. It's a real thing. These are real people, and it's a great documentary. So check it out, and it has that Michael Bay flair to it too, even though it's like I guess a TV type of thing. And then old school actor, he was in Miami Vice. He was Goon 3, Vengeance: The Story of Tony Simrel. He's SLED agent. That I did find on YouTube. I downloaded that, so I'm going to watch that soon. He was also, so both of those were 1986. 2013, Neighbors. It says he plays himself. And then 2022, Victoria's Secret Angels and Demons. He's in episode 2, The Secret Friend documentary series. So I thought that he was actually going to be interviewed, and he wasn't. It was just like old behind the scenes footage of him shooting the Victoria's Secret models. And he talks to the camera a couple times. It's very short. I don't even think it's a minute, maybe. That's about it. But I did end up watching it because it is very interesting. If you're interested in what's going on with the Victoria's, Secret models, oh my God, this thing is Jeffrey Epstein is even involved with them. I mean, this guy's involved in everything. It gets very, very dark, and that's on Hulu. So I would definitely check out, some of this stuff. And, that's kind of an update on what he's doing and some of the stuff that he's done. I've been able to find a few things, on this list. Other ones I can't. So now we're 1 hour, 36 minutes. So, all right. Thank you if you stuck this whole thing out. Thank you if you didn't, just basically get out of this when I went, hey, we're done. But that's it. That's all I got to say about Michael Bay for now. Thank you very much. I'm going to let you go before I start talking about more stuff. And wait a minute, what's that over there? No, I can't do it. I can't. No, next video. I got something right there. Stop. Okay. I'll see you guys later. And there's going to be more videos on different people coming up soon. Okay.